is to get to the top.
That's it.
And this is where you need to prove we are going.
Yeah.
So Nigeria will take it serious. Ghana, we are preparing for the World Cup.
Sure.
Even though some of the boys are not going to take it for granted. The coach is also preparing and trying to get his final squad for the World Cup. So this is a game where, one, maybe Nigeria will be looking for results, but the coach for Ghana will also be looking for which players will fit into the quality.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Well, the quality, yes, is important. Maybe the point I will not agree with Reggae is the fact that we are not looking for the result. Where? Nigeria. We are very, 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 very strong in that regard. I mean, anything Ghana, Nigeria, yes, the name is a friendly international, but Charlie, when they get onto the field of play, anyway, let's take a look at some of the new faces that will also make it into the team. And Coach Reggae, help me out there. We've got some of the under-20 players who are joining their squad. Aaron SL, we saw marked improvement in the competition played last by the national junior team. We've got Aziz Issa, who's made the headlines. Caleb Irenchi, Joseph Anan, and of course Mohammed Fusaini. You have already established the point that, look, this is an opportunity where we can build a team, identify new talent, put in the right frame of mind these players that, look, you have played at the junior level, you can make it at the senior level. You think we are pushing them too far? You think it's too early enough?
It's not too early.
Okay.
Because from the look of things, you can see that the African teams, we are behind. When you say we are behind, look at someone like Nico Williams, Lami Yamal. All these guys fits in with them the same when it comes
same
to
level,
the same
age.
And they have been given the exposure. Once they can deliver, they must be given the chance. The most important is the chance. The most important thing is the chance. When they are given the chance and they deliver, then they break in. Dede was given a chance in 2008. Kodwa Samoa was given the chance. And then Jordan also followed. Efri Yakwa. All those guys were at the youth side, and they broke into the first team.
So we are looking for a lot of positive growth and development in the senior national team. Let me say a very big thank you to Jaga for Jaga Bitters. Jaga 4 Bitters is an alcoholic beverage made from 46 natural herbs. Jaga Bitters is infused with the goodness of herbs and fruits that has anti-aging properties, anti-inflammatory properties, boosting appetite, increasing libido, reliving menstrual cramps without leaving stench in your mouth. So as we advocate that you drink responsibly, we also urge you to use Jaga 4 Bitters for your every event. Okay. Givers Herbal is a Ghanaian brand that makes and sells herbal medicines. They are known for the Givers Herbal mixture, a traditional remedy. This mixture may help you digest issues like tummy upset, bloating, and gas. It might also be used for malaria, typhoid fever, and lack of appetite. Givers Herbal is part of Givers Industries Limited, which also produces and distributes products like the Core capsules and the P capsules. You can find these products at Scab Pharmacy Limited and other pharmacies. Viewers, let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the teams as they warm up to start getting ready onto the battlefield. We'll also be telling you how you can make some good money. You can win some goodies from our promotion that we are running here for the Unity Cup. It's all by the kind courtesy of Mega Cash Promotions. And of course, there's more to share with you. We'll be back shortly.
Afei na twere ensem a ese monyi dua ba mfa na haban ensa yale abamu. Dr. Tam da so ama oyalefo bia nya anidaso se ne yale befire ne so wo ebra wode nani akyerem wo medimafo heba clinic. Oyalefo ba ho na ohye na ebra empa ho gise de wawuo ana wasie no nko na ontumi abubuafo enante anifrafo esna panie stroke, diabetes, pressure ne yale enkan ne nyina aye entatia case wasiesie na yaresa bia ho kama doctor se fakakra bi beje wayaresa wo kumase abuakwa agogo oyalefo bia kaise udimafo ye medimafo heba clinic. Dr. Time Naso.
Yeah, this is my secret. Give us P capsules. Hema.
And give us free.
And men what if you do what you do cronkwan efa. Give us core capsules. A painful a batter one more menu for one and quadawin if you do me nunca.
Everybody knows Acrobato. And if you know Acrobato, it means you know M-Punch Homeopathic Clinic. As an international journalist and actor, my health is my priority. M-Punch Homeopathic Clinic is my pillar in terms of my health. Let's hear what others are saying about M-Punch Homeopathic Clinic. Sister, please, you, let him talk to you. Who will be careful M-Punch one?
Chesenami and Kasami Prod, and that's a problem is room. Intina ma wo ho idea ma me papa chese na nyana sam ketewa na mkwan point no mo hwe me modem no mo hwe bibia na so mo medro me fae no ene ma won kra mienu foforo kwa na mkwan mu a eba ti ani je dia ba fie pa.
You heard everything yourself.
Me ma me no adwodwo eda ho a wontumi nante ene ne ko end point o mama nura ene ne ho eden a watimi asori anante.
That's end point for you.
Of Acrobato.
Hello.
Hey, ohwehwe what che.
Okay.
A free bra wo di end point wa dance. Ah me ko ye no. Me Johnson sema na enkoyie en paso na ma yemre nyina na magina sebema na me no be for there e ho na nyina jaresa.
You heard everything. I have secret. M-Punch is my secret. M-Punch Homeopathic Clinic. I'm free.
They say life is about moments, those fleeting seconds that vanish in an instant. From that first unexpected connection, I have captured every breath of our story with the Techno Camon 40. With a quick double tap, the phone comes alive. Thanks to Flash Snap, every jump, laugh and adventure is captured effortlessly. Playful, spontaneous and real.
Welcome to Max by.
Babe, me sending messages.
Hey Jerry, this is your phone. Who you ever pay for cramp pill? What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Bar is here to save us, okay? Don't worry, I'm coming.
Make sure you don't embarrass me like you did the other time at the chopper. Oh, Mama, I am pulling.
It's a boy.
Message
Welcome to Max Buy.
You're welcome to Max Buy, Ghana's #1 electronic retail store with brands like Techno, Itel, Infinix, iPhone, Oraimo, Edifier, and Synix. We have over 40 shops nationwide, a convenient payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here.
That was the same thing you said at the shoe shop the other time. I heard it Chaliwate. Jerry!
Madam, don't worry. At Max Buy, we have everything for everyone and every budget.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfie with this Techno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Power couple, papa.
Power couple, our phone into me.
Max Buy has flexible payment plans for us.
And oh yes, you can pay in installments.
Hey, Yakuya, and who said this is your?
At Max Buy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
What's your payment plan? When are you going to start chasing me for it?
Relax, Jerry. Max Buy makes it convenient for everybody. You can pay daily, weekly, or monthly. Just focus in making Madam happy. That's all. With over 40 shops nationwide, flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
Welcome to Max Buy. Welcome to Max Buy.
Is FDA approved. It's lucky win.
Let the fun and excitement begin. Your number one online casino in Ghana, Lucky Win, is back with a bang. With more than 70 new exciting games and big cash prizes, including the popular Aviator, where you can win 1,000 times your bet amount. You can also win in the 500,000 Ghana cedis cash giveaways in the cash draw, cash rain, and give back daily promotions. Enjoy our welcome bonus and free gift coins available every single day. Just go to luckywin.com.gh on any of our smart devices and play a game. You can start with as low as 1 Ghana cedi and you stand to win big. My buddy, look sharp. Lucky Win. Play with less, win big.
The more you text, the more you stand a chance of winning some goodies, such as some wonderful branded t-shirts and baseball caps. You can also win Techno Spark 30C phones. That's one of the latest commodities in town. You can also win up to 18,000 cedis cash, and of course lots of other goodies, and it's all by courtesy of our relationship and Unity Cup promo with Mega Cash. So it's as simple as that. For those of you who are sending me the text messages, I need cash, I want cash, Chaliminta or Shika Mepesika, I've just told you what to do. *426 *8#. It's only 10 cedis you're spending, and at the end of the match you can be walking away with a brand new Techno Spark C. That's awesome. I wish I could participate in that. But that's all for you, and it's all a way of showing our gratitude for supporting the kind of job that we're doing right here. And so keep playing till you are announced as the winner. Once again, I'd also like to say a very big thank you to Medimafo Herbal Clinic, Dr. Time Dasso, as he's rightly known. We are the only clinic that set time on your illness or sickness, no matter the situation. Medimafo, we are experts in any kind of disease or sickness. You can contact us in Ebuakwa Agogo in Kumasi on the telephone number 0244774282 0500-727215. Dr. Time Dasso. So we are not only giving you the interesting facts you need to know about your health, but we're also bringing you the goodies that you need to win to make your life a lot better. Let's go to Brentford. The teams have started arriving. Let's take a look at how they arrived in style. It's Ghana versus Nigeria coming up at the Brentford GTech Stadium in just a little while. Okay, so once again, we're going to be seeing the best of the best in terms of the arrivals. Let's start off first with the arrival of Team Ghana, the senior national team, the Black Stars. And I can see the head coach. I can see Dr. Prince Pambo. They're all looking good, hale and hearty. The rest of the team will continue to follow in, especially with the players. Lots of smiles on their faces. They're looking comfortable. And they're looking poised for action. It's almost always like a cool ride walking into the stadium. They are under no pressure at this stage. Benjamin Asari looking good. He is set to maintain the #1 position. Together with the others, we say God bless the senior national team, the Black Stars, as the other players come in. There are a couple of them who will be having their first appearance at the Black Stars, and of course there are others who will also be trying to see whether they can come back. And Coach Reggae, it tells a lot about the blend that we have in the team. It's a combination of the old and the new.
Yeah.
Okay. So after Ghana arrived, we will also be crossing back to Brentford to take a look at the arrival of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who are almost also looking, you know, poised for action, as it were. We will come back into the studio to take a look at the importance of combining the old and the new and what it means for the senior national team, the Black Stars, as we try and get a steady team for the continuation of qualification for the Senior World Cup. But let's say a very big welcome to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Will always have the smiles on their face. Ahmed Musa and co. And you see, that is the confidence that the Nigerians have when they are coming to play against their West African neighbors. I tell you, they almost always come in with a lot of confidence, knowing that, look, this should be a done deal at the end of 90 minutes. So these are the gentlemen that will do honor for the two countries. We'll be taking a look at the lineup. The lineups for the match, so that it gives us a fair idea of the kind of battle readiness the two teams are in. Let's start off first with Ghana. So Benjamin Asare will be in goal. Gideon Mensah will be at the fullback. We've got Stefan Ambrosius, Aaron Essel, Mahmoudou Kamara Dini, Razak Simpson. Got to find the local players also featuring in this game. Let's see how the combination will go. So from Razak Simpson, let's move on to Abdul Samed Salis. We've got Majid Ashmeru, Christopher Bonsuba. Jordan will captain the team, and Kwame Opoku will take up some striking opportunities out there. And so that's the first 11 for Team Ghana. We'll take a look at what the Nigerians are bringing in a second, and then it will set the tone for a wrap-up discussion before we get onto the field of play. But obviously, we're looking forward to a lot of competition. Nwabili starts in goal. Ismaila Indidi, Igo Ajayi, Onyeka, Chukwueze, Daniel Onyemaichi, and Alimi are all in the first 11 for the Nigerians. Again, we'll take a look at if we can do a quick comparison. We will do that as we get ready for kick-off in just a couple of minutes. So let me come back to the studio. Gentlemen, let's start with Coach Richard. Coach, is this a team capable of the task ahead?
The team the coach put out there is a very good one. I can see some of the local boys. Sure. Simeon is there. That's from the Remo Star captain.
Sure.
Like two local boys are there. He's also trying to blend the local boys with the foreign base. But my problem there is, like I said, he went for experience.
Okay.
There is no youthful exuberance in this team.
You were surprised that Ahmed Musa is still in the team?
Well, like I said, he's a Unity Cup, so he brought him to give the boys some experience, some
there's Iheanacho on the bench. There's Simon, there's Induka, there's Stella. They are all on the bench, which means it's quite a good team, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, they've got the names.
Yes, they got the names, but still, I still stand with what I'm saying.
Okay.
The team he put out there is for experience. This is a Unity Cup. If let's go back to Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago match. Let's be honest. If you watch the Jamaican full team, we all know 6, 7, 8 players of Jamaica who are playing the Premier League.
Yeah.
But they are not there. You see. So I expect the coach to bring in some youthful, exuberant young boys who, even though we lose to Ghana, it's a friendly match. You shouldn't take it so. Some matches are there, you don't take it so serious. You used to prepare the team. Right now, next month, we are preparing for the World Cup, which the World Cup is very important. If you are trying to bring in these boys, fine, you brought Desiree, good.
Yeah.
For now, after Osimhen, he's the next attacker we have. We don't have any other. From the wings, you have some youthful guys who are playing Jenks, who are playing those Netherlands leagues. You bring them and Chukwueze should sit. You don't give him minutes to come and play this match. He doesn't need. Onyeka, for instance, I know because he didn't play the last match. Our last qualifier, he was not invited. It seems he was injured. You want to also see how he's going to come back. Put in there. So I understand what he's doing. Simon Ajayi too was not part of the team before, and then he brought him also back to the team. So he's trying to look at those guys he didn't invite during the past qualifier to see those he can also intimidate into the main team for the World Cup qualifier coming next month. So, like I said, he went for all out inexperience. He went for experience than inexperience. Not like the Ghanaians. For the Ghana national team, their whole lineup, you can see the youthful exuberance. The highest age there will be
Probably the likes of Jordan has been around.
Jordan, you know, apart from Jordan,
the goalkeeper.
No, I'm talking of the consistency in the team. Apart from Jordan, how many players there has played 50 caps?
Okay. Right. But for Coach Reggae, he believes that these are opportunities where the handlers of the senior team, the national team, get an opportunity to field in players who may have been called up before but have lost their possession or lost their position, or players he feels that, look, these are up and coming ones. Let me see how they can be used in situations like this, whether they can be tried and tested. So you think that for head coach Otuado, he's made quite a solid blend to blend in local players, some of the regulars, and then some of those he feels that they can come into the team. I mean, Jordan will always lead by example with the captain's armband. He's taking over from his brother Dede. But, of course, there are other players who are also looking up to these ones to ensure that they can also get some stability in the team. Coach Reggae, I don't know what you think.
Like my brother said, he is not satisfied with the squad his team has produced. But with the Ghana setup,
apart from the fact that we will beat them fair and square, whether he's satisfied or not.
It really tells in the Black Star team that we have 3 new local boys.
Sure.
Razak, the goalkeeper, and then Kwampuku. You can tell there that.
Then the inclusion of the likes of Aaron Essel.
They are professionals though, but they are not well known. Yeah. But this is the time.
But these are tried and tested local
boys.
You know, so they can fit in on any day. You know, but again, by virtue of the fact that Otuado has a couple of qualifiers to play, is this a very good opportunity? Let me use some of the players I have not used in competitive matches. Let me see how they match up.
That's right. Okay. So it's always good for a coach to also try and give an experiment or give chance. Not experiment, but it's also a chance for some of the boys to also prove what they have when they are in the national colours. You know, putting on the national jersey is also a different atmosphere.
Exactly, it is.
And then putting the club side. And
I couldn't agree with you more.
That's it.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
Well, our cameras are still in Brentford. We've been roaming around. The Minister for Sports and Recreation is with the team. The Sports Writers Association of Ghana President Kwabena Yeboah is also with the team. But of course, let's take a look at some of the head-to-heads as we were talking about. Coach Richard, and there you have it. Ahmed Musa has been around for a while. 32 years as against Jordan's 33. So basically around the same, age, same amount of games, more or less 110 against 111. Musa has 18 goals, although Jordan has a lot more than him. And they all debuted on the 5th of September 2010, with Ahmed Musa scoring his first goal against Kenya in 2011, and of course Jordan getting his first goal against Lesotho in 2012. So I think equally they are matched. Ahmed Musa has been around for a while. He comes on with his own kind of package. He's got the speed, he's got the charisma, but so has Jordan. But maybe one thing Jordan has that Ahmed Musa hasn't got is that he's got a lot of support from family. His father has been there, his elder brother has been there. And so I wouldn't say there's a lot of pressure on him, but he enjoys being there with the senior national team, the Black Stars, together with other players. You think it will make a difference, or these two players would rather cause a stir for both teams, Richard?
Yeah, I think the lineup in the Nigerian national team, Ahmed is not starting, right?
Ahmed is not starting, no.
Good. If Ahmed is not starting, that tells you what our coach is also planning to do. Like I said, he went for experience. He want to try the Alima is a new player coming in.
Okay.
Igor is a new player coming in to see how it is. This area has been there.
He has been there
for a while. He's one of those players like Inaki Williams who come on and off in the Nigerian national team. So Daniel too. They are trying to see.
But if he's got all this quality, why has it been difficult for him to qualify the team for the World Cup?
You see, Nigeria is a population of 170 million people.
Okay.
And in the 170 million people, you are going to choose just 23 players.
That's a tough job.
It's a very tough job. And from my understanding about the coach, he's a good coach.
Okay.
Silly is a very tactical coach. He favors the 4-4-2 formation, diamond. He loves the 4-4-2 formation. That's a diamond shape. That's how he plays.
Okay.
And like I said, he went in for experience. He knows already. The coach already knows the task ahead. When you lose one match in Nigeria, you are dead and buried. the heat alone, the bashing alone, can make you commit suicide.
And the bashing is coming from 170 million people.
And the 170 million people are just the ones in Nigeria. We are not talking about those outside Nigeria, those in other countries. The bashing will be coming left and right. So that is why the coach didn't want to okay, let me experiment the team. Let me go for those guys that I know, that have been with the team before, that have had 1 or 2 caps in the team. Let me bring them in. That was why he went with this very team that he brought to the Unity Cup.
Okay.
So if left for me, we just played the under 20 not quite long.
Yeah.
At least transition. Bring in 2-3 players to the national team for this very tournament.
Okay.
Unity Cup.
Okay.
It helps for the transition process.
Exactly. The psyche, the build-up, the development.
Ndidi, for instance, Amir Ajayi, for instance, what's his name? Ahmed Musa, for instance. There are 5, 6, 7 of them. Their legs are going off.
Okay. So we're still bringing you pictures from Brentford. Maybe we'll have a minute or two to dash over to the Minister for Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adams. He is there to encourage the national team. We will be going to Brentford. Coach, you wanted to add something quickly?
I wanted to add something to what my brother said.
Sure.
You see, when it comes to tournaments like this, they are organizers.
Okay.
And there are rules governing this.
Yeah, they set up all these things.
Charlie, we want to see this player. Get me this players.
Exactly.
Get me this players. Get me this player. So sometimes it's not about maybe you want the transition to happen.
Sure.
Let's bring
it may not be the opportunity.
That's right.
Because you're also working with other rules.
Trying to invite to organize a tournament, the Unity Cup, without Jordan, without this, without that, without. What is the weight behind this?
Exactly.
So sometimes they also want to see certain things. The organizers want to see some players.
All right, there's a couple of minutes to kick off. Sit back, relax. But before we get onto the field of play, the Honorable Minister for Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams, has been with the team for a while. He's watched them prepare. He's shared a lot of time with them. Our cameras from Max TV are in London. And we managed to catch up with the Honourable Minister together with the President of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana. Let's take a look at what encouraging words they had for our senior national team, the Black Stars, before they get onto the field against the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Ghanaians are showing here in London. It shows that truly, the campaign to bring back the South has been accepted. And the boys themselves are so very determined. They are not taking this thing down because it's just only a tournament and it's not a qualifier, so they're not putting in, but they are also putting in so much. And Ghanaians are also here in Japan. People came from all over Europe, people came from Ghana. Some came from all far away Africa, other parts of Africa. Here just and I believe that it's going to be a great game. The mayor of London himself is also going to be there because don't forget that he already has a planned visit to Accra and Abuja. So it fits into it. And there are other persons who have engaged with us, who have expressed interest in investing in our sports. And we have scheduled meetings with them. We have already started. We had a few today, and we will continue tomorrow, and then have the final one possibly on the 3rd of June. And it means that a lot is going to be happening in our sporting ecosystem, especially for football.
All right, so the encouraging words from the Honourable Minister. He believes that this will be setting the tone for bigger things to come, especially as we have a couple of matches to go to ensure qualification for USA, Canada, and Mexico, talking about the World Cup, the upcoming World Cup. So let's see what the Sports Writers Association of Ghana President Mr. Kwabena Yeboah, he's had a lot of experience. He's been with the team throughout, and his presence there has also formed some form of alliance and encouragement. Let's see what he had to tell the players ahead of this big game.
of enthusiasm, a lot of passion, a lot of adrenaline. The major concern is the fact that quite a number of the regulars, the starters, are not in the team. So the likes of Sedeno not in the team, Salisu, Naki, and all the regulars. It gives, in my opinion, an opportunity for the younger players to showcase what they have. So I think that if you look at it from that perspective, you see a lot of positivity. But if you're looking at pure results, then you may be disappointed that quite a number of the regulars here in Nigeria could take advantage of that. Because so far as Ghana and Nigeria are concerned, it's not a question of just a friendly game. A lot of bragging rights at stake. And Nigeria has always been the nemesis of Ghana, and the rivalry has been so intense over the decades. So I do not think that many Ghanaians would be very, very excited about the fact that the team is so depleted. But this is a friendly game, it's a unity cup, and I like to look at this from a positive perspective. The fact that the cup is half full rather than half empty. So it's a wonderful opportunity for some of the youngsters to really showcase what they have. This may be the beginning of greater things to come from a number of the guys who have the opportunity to play today. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see what happens at the end of 90 minutes.
Thank you very much.
It's encouraging to see the SWAT president there with the team in London. We already made you aware of the fact that the minister is also there ready and waiting. The Nigerians have arrived at the stadium in their numbers and in their jerseys, but so have the Ghanaians as well. We understand that after yesterday's game, it was imperative that Ghanaians and Nigerians showed up at Brentford to also show their love, their support for their national teams. And so we'll be seeing the green and white flamboyant colors of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We will also be seeing the red, gold and green with the black star of the senior national team, the Black Stars. One thing I like about these two countries is that anywhere and everywhere they play matches, friendly or otherwise, their patriotic fans will follow the team to give them the support that they need. And so definitely we will see a lot of them there. The GTech Community Stadium is the venue. We are just about getting ready to get into the hostilities itself. The Nigerians will be coming out. The Ghanaians will be coming out. And once again, we would like to doff our hats for those who have made this possible. Medimafo Herbal Clinic, Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic, Jaga 4 Bitters, Give Us Co and P Capsules, Niche Chocolate Drink, Max by Techno, and a Lucky Win. Gentlemen, just before we go onto the field for the hostility to begin, for the game to begin, Coach Reggie, what are you looking forward to in the first half?
No pressure. Good football from Ghana.
Exactly.
Confidence high.
Yeah.
And then we are there to prove a point.
Okay. And Coach Richard?
Same goes with me.
Sure.
With, this thing, take it easy. There is nothing too bad in the first half. Let's observe them. If I'm like the coach, I'll say let's observe what the Ghanaians are coming to throw at us. And then take it from there slowly. And then we gradually build into the game. So I expect it to be a very cagey first half, whereby everybody want to outwit each other, like they normally do from the beginning of this blast of the whistle. So it's going to be a good game. So let's see how it goes. The first 10-15 minutes will determine the outcome of the match.
You're thinking of making a prediction at the end of the first half?
I will make prediction after the first 15 minutes.
After the first 15 minutes?
Yes, 15 minutes.
Reggae?
An early goal will come from Ghana.
An early goal?
Yes.
To unsettle,
yes,
to unsettle the Nigerians?
That's right. That's the first half.
I see. Okay. So, at least because this is not the stable team, I agree where Coach Reggae is coming from. There won't be too much pressure. Although we also know behind the back of our minds that, Charlie, when it comes to Ghana and Nigeria, let's get the job done, and then let's move on. Again, from the home-based players' perspective, is an opportunity to perform well. It opens a few doors. Won't that rather give the home players, especially, the pressure?
I don't think so.
Because Charlie, me bomb me home one day, you be home.
You be home. If it goes well.
If it goes well.
And there are good days and bad days in football.
In football, that's true.
So anything happens.
That's true.
Yeah. So let's hope they get a good day at the end of the match.
Good day is what we're all expecting. A good time for the players. 90 minutes of action. It nearly went to the penalty shootout yesterday when TNT played against Jamaica. Of course, Ghanaians believe that Charlie, Nigeria won Wule Basa. The Nigerians also believe that Oga, this be opportunity to beat Ghana now. So let's see what will happen. Coach Richard, have you had dinner? I want to provide you with some Ghanaian jollof.
Oh, I'm used to the Ghanaian jollof.
So you agree that Ghanaian jollof is the best?
You know, I won't agree.
Hey,
I'm coming.
Okay,
I'm coming.
All right. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Give you facts.
You hold your horses.
Yeah,
I'll come for the facts. But ladies and gentlemen, let's now join the live feed in London, Brentford, as Ghana faces Nigeria. It's the Black Stars taking on the Super Eagles. We'll join you again at halftime.
Jamaica beating Trinidad and Tobago. These two nations here playing to be in the final on this pitch on Saturday evening. Very much each other's main rival on the international stage. Africa's two most successful teams on the international stage too. Now ahead of the action here tonight, we will have the two national anthems. For the vast majority of those involved, this game comes at the end of a domestic season. To some extent that's reflected in the squads. Plenty of good talent on show still, and a few new names to have a look at. A few debutants from the start and more to follow from the bench. Even without a fair few regulars at the back and up top, there's still plenty of proven quality for Nigeria, with Wilfred Ndidi and Samuel Chukwueze starting, while Brentford's Frank Onyeka returns to his parents' club pitch, having been on loan in Germany. 3 debuts from the start here: Papa Daniel, Igo Ogbu and Sidiku Alimi of Remo Stars, who are the newly crowned Nigerian champions, and they are well represented in this squad picked by coach Eric Schell. The Ghanaian 11 looks a little lighter on experience. 19-year-old Aaron Essel and 20-year-old Christopher Barbonsu both make their senior debuts. What an occasion for them. At the other end of the spectrum, captain Jordan Ayew plays for the 112th time for the Black Stars. All four of the players called up from Ghanaian domestic football start tonight, including the goalkeeper, Benjamin Asare. Otto Addo on the right of your picture there. His second spell in charge. Stuart Atwell is meeting two players who know this pitch very well. Wilfred Ndidi on the right, Jordan Ayew on the left, Premier League regulars. Otto Addo's opposite number, the still new Nigerian coach Eric Schell. Nothing new about Jordan Ayew. So experienced, only his brother Andre has more international caps and has been playing for a little longer, to be fair. Salis Abdul Samid, cheerleader in chief down there. A lot of these Nigerian players still trying to impress the new coach, and a few of them there's Eric Schell, only appointed in January. He is the new coach they're trying to impress. They got 4 points from 6 in the 2 World Cup qualifiers in March, the first games in charge for him. They would have won both but for conceding right at the end of their match against Zimbabwe. All 3 goals in those 2 games were scored by Victor Osimhen. He's one of a few headline absentees here, but a real chance for others to shine. Or should I say soar for the Super Eagles. Here we go, and we hope for entertainment between Nigeria and Ghana on the same level as last night's opening Unity Cup match. Jamaica 2 goals up against Trinidad and Tobago, pegged back to 2-2, and then victorious by a late penalty, 4 minutes into stoppage time. Usually, you'd think that might be a pretty tough act to follow, but let's see, these two are pretty fierce rivals. Might not be all that much unity out there tonight. 90 minutes stoppage time and a penalty shootout if required. Dessert immediately looking at the run in behind, the big Nigerian number 9 in for a rare start tonight. They're missing a couple of forward options, so he's got a chance to add to his international goal tally. Forward into Opoku, his attempted layoff didn't quite work for Barbonsu, the new debutant, and suddenly there is room here. Advantage played by referee Stuart Atwell. Dessert in the middle was the target, but it is cut out by the 19-year-old debutant Aaron Essel. Alimi released down the left, and even with his keeper diving at his feet, Essel couldn't be certain. Good decision from the teenage debutant. They've taken it quickly of Nigeria. Just in the nick of time, it comes back here to Sadiq Ismaila and Nwabali in the Nigerian goal here. Stanley Nwabali, who plays in South Africa, 20th cap for him tonight. Semi Ajayi back in the fold. Most experienced of their defenders in this lineup, Semi Ajayi for sure. Good job he's back in the fold, given the inexperience of those around him. Here's Wilfred Ndidi. 63rd cap for the Super Eagles skipper tonight. Gideon Mensah playing it cool. Senior man at the back, Semi Ajayi there, 42nd cap for him. Gideon Mensah there, yo-yoing with Auxerre in the top couple of divisions of French football for a while now. Respectable mid-table this season. Stayed up. And he'll have his coach right in his ear throughout this first half. He'll probably be looking forward to the second. Captain Ayew to take the Ghana free kick, looking at the far side. And now here is Barbonsu. Barbonsu looking for a free kick. He's got up again. He's got the ball at his feet. In towards Ayew. It's an important intervention from Ajayi. They want an offside flag. It hasn't come, and anywhere will do, as it's thumped clear. Oh, mistake at the back from Simpson. Dessert, was he fouled? Well, apparently not. The Nigerian fans behind that goal thought so. Real scare for young Razak Simpson. Desir is asking the question. Simpson's mistake originally here, and then after he slipped. Well, yes, it was an accident, the slip, but it still upended Cyril Dessert. Meanwhile, at the other end, bit of a scramble in the Nigerian box. What a lively first 5 minutes. Feels like last night all over again. Looks like Stuart Atwell is going to have to go some to keep up with the pace of play here. Essel. No mucking about from him. Possession gifted away again though. And again. With a quick tempo, seeing a lot of possession turned over here. Looks like Salis Abdul Samid has got a problem here. Injured for plenty of the season just gone. He was promoted with Sunderland to the Premier League on loan from Lens. He seems okay, no treatment required, and back we go. Ajayi into Ndidi. Bali under some pressure. Here's Sadiq Ismaila, still playing at right back. One of the Remo Stars players, just a second cap for him. Strong from Simpson, and he's earned the free kick too. It was more composed. Mensah away from Onyeka. Mahmoudou coming forward from right back. and he's continuing his run too. Not used by it. Ghanaian fans wanted a shot. And, it's 3 players who've lost their footing already here on a warm evening. Ambrosius back to Benjamin Asare, who took a little bit of a chance there with Chukwueze breathing down his neck. Very confidently done. Brave boy to do that in front of the Nigeria fans. And another Ghanaian free kick. They're getting on with it, but I think the ball was still moving. There's Papa Daniel of the Niger Tornadoes. Scored 4 times in the season just gone, including in the win against the champions, the Remo Stars, who are well represented out there. Just won their first Nigerian Premier League title, the Remo Stars. Ayew curling it in behind there for Opoku, and that was the intention anyway. Here's Sonia Maichi. A lot of quick turnovers, a lot of niggly fouls. Almost too high pace for its own good, this one, but a lively watch already. SL to Ambrosius, and now Mamudu looking long. That's a great take from Chukwueze, releasing Cyril Dessert. That had to be well timed, and wasn't it just? Aaron Essel, superb. What a busy start to his international career he's had. A real standout player in the under-20 group, the under-20 AFCON in Egypt. And the 19-year-old has had plenty to do in the opening 9 minutes here. It looks like he's going to have his work cut out. Here's the man who picked him. Otto Adda, the first Ghanaian to play for and coach Ghana at a World Cup. Left after that, but back again as of last year. Mubali under no pressure, looking long again. He's got the height of Dessert to aim at. Nalimi, who is on the physical side too, but his foul again there, just a bit too eager. Sidikou Alimi, another one of the Remo Stars brigade on debut here. Abdul Samid caught again. Is that on the same ankle he was holding earlier? No, he's smiling. Can't be too bad. He's so eager to get the tackles in at the moment here that you're seeing a fair few little fouls like that. Mensah was already on his bike then, looking for an early delivery. Nessel back to Asare. Now, Poku couldn't go for that, but Barbonsu could. Abdul Samid, Ambrosius, and Stuart Atwell. Just having a word with Jordan Ayew there. That whistle's been busy 11 minutes in. Shot on the foot of Onyeka. Meanwhile, Mensah now defending again, and that's a foul on him by Dessert. Everyone mistiming their challenges so far here tonight. Cyril Dessert implying a dive and says every time to Stuart Atwell, but it looked like he caught him just there. Nothing divey about that, to be honest. Cyril Dessert getting a rare opportunity to start tonight. Couple of goals in his 6 caps. Scored against Ghana last year, actually. He's just scored 29 times across the various competitions for Rangers in Glasgow over the season just gone. Another foul, this time by Ashimeru. on Wilfred Ndidi. Jai, that's a tantalising ball down the channel, and this time, having been fouled, Dessa will get the free kick the way he wants it. Physical forward down the channels. Maybe doesn't finish as many as, well, perhaps Glasgow Rangers fans would hope, but got better as the season went on for sure, following a bit of criticism earlier on in it, losing his place at times. Eric Schell just been telling Chukwueze and Onyemaichi what he wanted out of this free kick, and that might be it. Oh, the flag's gone up. That wouldn't have counted even if it had gone in. Two or three of them, Dessert included. Ndidi. Only back into the debutant Igo Ugbu. Nice for him to have Semi Ajayi playing next to him. Both trying to get it forward pretty quickly, hence the high turnover, that and the high energy. Absolutely rattling at it here, and Ismaila has won it really well. Awkward cross here, Dessert! Nigeria lead! Cyril Dessert in front of the Super Eagles fans and into the Super Eagles fans. Didn't he take it well? And a huge pat on the back for Sadiq Ismaila. Brilliant from the right back to make it happen. Nigeria 1, Ghana 0. Early hurly-burly at the GTech, and we got a goal already. His team are behind. Dessert, the Nigerian hero. Just look at Sadiq Ismaila here, coming in to win it. One thought in his mind, get down there, get a yard of space. The slip from Razak Simpson is costly, and Dessert took advantage. Great work from Ismaila. And a very composed finish. Cyril Dessert, who scored against Ghana last year for his second Nigerian goal, has done it again here for his third. I don't think you'd say either goalkeeper's had any notable involvement yet. But Benjamin Asari's had to fish the ball out of his net. And here they come again. 3 on 3. Chukwueze trying to release the goal scorer, Dessert. Nearly poked it through. And here is Ismaila again. The Nigerian Danny Alves, I saw somebody call him. Well, that was a bombing run in a similar fashion. Eric Schell played international football for Mali. Has coached them before this. Only appointed in January. Slight upturn in World Cup qualification hopes, but they are in trouble in that. 6 nations in their group, they're 4th Nigeria, and only top is guaranteed through, and the 4 best runners-up have a shot at it. Well, they're 4th, and with 4 games to go, 2 of them are against the top 2. So it is odds against that Nigeria will be at the big show on the other side of the Atlantic next summer. Odds on that Ghana will be their top of their group with a few to play. That all gets going again for both in September of this year. Here's Chukwueze. Mamoudou did well, important toe in. And that is absolutely brilliant there from Ashimeru. And he's still going. Was the ball won? Yes, it was. Stuart Atwell had a great view of it. It's a super run from Ashimeru. Nigeria just managing to close ranks as much by luck as judgment, I think they're throwing in the challenges. They're super committed in the tackle so far here tonight. Hugo Ogbu, Slavia Prague, regular for them. Played in European competition this term. Were very unlucky actually not to play in the Champions League. They lost a playoff and should have won it against Lille, who went on to do so well. That's a blatant foul. Chukwueze upended Gideon Mensah with a pretty cynical challenge. Slightly surprised, given the volume of fouls, that Stuart Atwell hasn't got his card out for that one, just to try and maybe calm things down. Past Essel, that is pretty late. This is the one they wanted the free kick for. That is some challenge coming in there. Ball and man taken, but it was an impressive run from Majid Ashimeru of Anderlecht. What a busy night for Stuart Atwell. This one a far easier call to make. Nigerian free kick. Chukwueze delivers, and he delivers well. Glancing head on in, it's crept all the way in. It's 2-0. Semi Ajayi with the killer touch. And once again, a brilliant ball in from the right. The Nigerian fans in dreamland here, not even 20 minutes played in this Unity Cup semi-final as the inquest begin for Ghana. Their inexperienced side has been undone twice here. Ghana need to sort themselves out quickly here. Otto Addo is almost on the pitch trying to get word across, but this is a super ball in from Chukwueze. There's the header from Semi Ajayi from a good 11 yards out, and it's only a glancing blow, but there's enough on it right at the corner. I think it took a touch off a Ghanaian defender. It might have been Simpson. It was Razak Simpson, who has had a tough start to his 6th cap. Ajayi's header may well have been going on target, to be honest, at the other corner. Whether it goes down as Ajayi's goal or an own goal, what's beyond dispute is that Nigeria have had a cracking start here. And here we go. I did suggest pre-kickoff that there wouldn't be much unity involved in this game. These two countries are proper rivals at the top end of African football, and young Essel is down here. And Otto Addo needs to sort out his team quickly. That foul from Gideon Mensah, a costly one. I'm thinking Stuart Atwell might have been hoping for something a little more friendly tonight. It certainly hasn't gone that way for him. Onyeka and Mensah both getting a talking to here. Trying to pinch it in through the middle, and Mensah with a little kick out there. If anything, he's the more guilty party with the retribution, and he has done very well, Gideon Mensah, to not be cautioned yet. He's done a couple of things that could easily have brought a yellow card. Dessert. Good pass that from Alimi. Ambrosia standing firm, but Desser's still there. Tail up. Clever little reverse ball too, but Mensah's there to tidy up. Well, they've won it back. They could be in again here. Close enough to Benjamin Asari to try and just calm things down at the back here, as might potential injury stoppage here. All smiles for Nigeria, that's for sure. Super start for the Super Eagles. Let's see if young Aaron Essel is okay. Doesn't look it, does he? Madarini Mamudu, another one of the 4 call-ups of home-based players in Ghanaian domestic football, plays for Medeyama. Looks like that caution went to him, but speaking of youngsters, Aaron Essel, who's had a very busy debut here, will be worried that it might be curtailed by injury midway through the first half of it. Problems for Otto Addo. Appointed assistant coach 4 years ago, Otto Addo, first time around. Might have been a dissenting voice that has got Mamudu in trouble here. As Otto Addo took the interim job to a World Cup playoff against Nigeria, which he won. A 15-year club career spent entirely in Germany. Defender to whom he's given an international bow tonight is coming off, but in a way that suggests he may well come back on again. Tough start for an inexperienced back line. Nigeria winners of the inaugural Unity Cup. That was back in 2002, just down the road from here. 23 years on, wearing the armband, it's Wilfred and Ndidi. Abdul Samid has also talked himself into the book, although Ghana have the free kick here. What a busy start this has been. Delivers. Abdul Samid. Ambrosius, the centre-back, out there on the right wing. A fish out of water. Well, they were asking for cards, and that in itself is a bookable offence. Salis Abdul Samid calling foul of that as Wabali gathers. Don't take your eyes off this one. Onyeka striding forward and riding the challenges. The Brentford player back home in a certain sense. Chukwueze of Milan. Well, we've got their inexperienced midfielder Abdul Samid booked. Mamudu booked. Essel may be injured, and Gideon Mensah, the most experienced player on the ball here in their back line, treading a very thin line, could have been cautioned already. In danger of really losing their discipline here, Ghana. That's nicely done by Essel, who seems to be okay. Well, they've sent them out there in energetic fashion. There's another loose pass given away cheaply. I thought the lob was on for a minute. And then Daniel went for it, by which time Asare had backtracked just in time. This is chaotic. And I'm not sure if SL is going to be able to continue here. What was that from Asare? And Abdul Samid, having been booked, couldn't really go in for that challenge, and Papa Daniel going for it. SL clearly struggling after a bit of treatment a while ago, and I don't think he's going to be able to continue here. Otto Addo, who is not looking best pleased, it's going to be change here. It's been a very short-lived debut. Otto Addo with plenty to say to the fourth official as well. The confirmation of that change then. The stricken Aaron Essel will never forget his debut. Plenty happened in it, but he looks in a lot of pain there. Looks like he's not going straight down the tunnel, but can't continue. Ebenezer Annan plays in Belgrade for Crvena Zvezda, his replacement here. What is going on back here? Great effort from Barbonsu, and Nwabali makes up for a completely unforced error. Not really sure that it's Wilfred Ndidi's fault. Nwabali here, under pressure, made a complete mess of it, and Barbonsu nearly had a debut goal. Just couldn't quite curl it over the rather fortunate and bailed out Stanley Nwabali. It's a corner. Just in case you can't keep up, in it comes. It's coming back in as well. Well, it should have done, but Barbonsu has made a right old mess of that. Fabulously entertaining half an hour here. Comes Daniel. He's got a good stride about him and a swagger that suggests he's quite happy in the international scene, this being his debut. Let's see what Nwabali does here for entertainment. Look at these two go. Not quite sure what the pre-match plan was, or what it might have changed to now that it's 2-0 Nigeria, but this is frantic. I'd imagine that was the intention. What a brilliant touch from Dessert into Alimi, and Dessert again, Alimi again. On target, but simple stuff for Asare. Fifth cap for the keeper who plays for Hearts of Oak in Ghana. He's already seen the ball go past him twice, despite not really having to make a save of any note. Well, his team in front, but not exactly looking that secure. And on the subject of hanging on to a 2-goal lead, well, Jamaica had a 2-goal lead last night, saw that disappear. Ajayi back to Mwabali here, under pressure as Ghana obviously have to squeeze a little harder now when they can. Dese just easing Ambrosius out of it there. Nice gentle end of season, that was what Stuart Atwell was probably thinking. Not a bit of it. He's a big physical striker, Cyril Dessert, and he wasn't going to get away with that one. That's a great delivery. Mahmoudou got the flick on it, just behind Ambrosius. Chukwueze couldn't quite keep hold of it. Flag up over there though. Mensah, who's gone central now. Ayew, tons of space out there. Mamadou in it. Barbonsu's been full of beans on his debut. And that one has gone Ghana's way. Throw or a free kick? Papa Daniel pleading his innocence. Well, he really waited for the contact then, didn't he? That is on the soft side, I think you'd have to say. Pushing and shoving in the box, and Ayew to deliver. Barbonsu, back to Ayew. Debutant to a centurion in terms of caps. Galimi blocks the first cross. Calmly done by Ayew. Oh, Mensah got away with his slip. Nashimeru releasing. Mahmoudou here. Just a fourth cap for him tonight. Big switch coming the other way to the substitute, Annan. Got it back here. He's gone in at left back with Mensah going from left back to centre back, and now Abdul Samad trying to feed it through. That wasn't his intended destination, but it still nearly worked. And breathe. Another free kick. Captain on captain. Ayew fell by Ndidi. They keep giving them set pieces. You feel like Ghana will make one of them count eventually. Jordan Ayew certainly getting the practice in. Ayew, far post delivery, really good. And he'll go again from the corner quadrant here as he tries to whip up the Ghanaian fans behind that goal. Good defensive header, that. Leamy back there with it. Anything less solid than that contact could have been an own goal at that end. Same targets for Jordan Ayew here. That's worth a hit. Or maybe not. Ashimeru scuffed it with the underside of his boot. Mensah last man back. Oh dear. Completely overhit that. Well, they're enjoying it. Ball hacked out of play. They're enjoying it rather less. Both teams will be playing again here on Saturday. At the moment, it's going to be Nigeria taking on Jamaica for the Unity Cup. Sadiq Ismaila to Semi Ajayi. Dessert in the middle, that's way beyond him. The curious thing is, Benjamin Asari has had a very gentle game, apart from one problem of his own making, but the ball's gone past him twice. Easy catches otherwise. Oh dear, once again, almost their worst enemy. Clash of Ambrosius and Asare there, but there was a late challenge. Stuart Atwell is having a word with Wilfred Ndidi. He's saying, I really don't want to be sending players off here. Chukwueze down, having earned that free kick. Here's why. It was effectively a back pass. In fairness, it's fairly won, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure what that was between centre-back and goalkeeper, but a right old mess. Indicative of the game in the best possible way. It's been fairly chaotic and a lot of fun. Not really a game for defences though. Razak Simpson, forward, lovely layoff. Really good that from Opoku. And here is Opoku again. Well defended by Ajayi, bringing some calming presence back